What's up, what's up, what's up? We back with another episode of 7 Miles to Purpose podcast. I am your host, Frank Williams III, where we talk faith, fitness, and finances. A safe space where we have real conversations. We're going to get right into it today. Not going to waste no time, not going to play around, we're not going to BS around. Today we're going to be talking about sacrifices. What are you willing to sacrifice to reach to the next level of life? Is the thing I ask myself a lot throughout this process of creating a new platform, throughout the process of creating a new business. What are you willing to sacrifice? When we are trying to become a new version of ourselves, trying to reach new levels, accomplish goals, we have to sacrifice. Many people are looking for life hacks, quick fixes, and instant gratification when trying to become a new version of their self or trying to accomplish their dreams and their goals. But truth be told, there is no instant gratification or there is no quick hack. There is no life hack. There are many different things as far as discipline and sacrifice and many different topics that you can get into. But today we are going to be talking about sacrifice. Are you willing to sacrifice your old life to get the new one you want? Are you willing to sacrifice those old habits that you've been doing your whole life that you keep giving yourself those excuses to reach that dream goal, to reach that dream body, to reach that dream financial status, to reach that relationship with God that you always wanted, but you're not willing to sacrifice your old life and your old habits? Are you willing to die to your old self to reach the new version that you've always been dreaming of? Many times I have to ask myself, Frank, what are you willing to sacrifice? I've never been under 200 pounds since my early ages, probably my early teenage ages. And throughout my weight loss journey, I always have to ask myself, Frank, what are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to sacrifice? Me, I love sweets. So me, I have to sacrifice sweets. I love cookies. You can't have this many cheat days, Frank. You can't have a crumble cookie. You can't have insomnia. You did good this whole week. Are you willing to sacrifice the weekend to achieve reaching 195 pounds? Because my personal weight loss goal is getting to 195 pounds. Everybody else has different goals, but for my weight loss journey, I want to be 195 pounds. I never had abs my whole life. I want to be able to have abs. I don't want no 6-pack. I don't want no 8-pack. I just want to have visible abs. I've never been able to run a 6-minute mile without getting tired. I want to be able to reach that point where I have enough stamina cardio-wise where I could be able to run a 6-minute pace mile for a long distance of time. I have goals of wanting to be able to hike long distances without being able to stop or grab a stick to assist me. For me to reach these goals, I have to sacrifice. I have to suffer now so I can be rewarded later. Many of us don't want to suffer and don't want to sacrifice right now to enjoy the later years of our life, to enjoy the future moments of our life. We just want instant gratification. We want temporary pleasure, and we want comfort. Comfort, temporary pleasure, instant gratification is the main killers of men and main killers of all of us, especially young adults. We look on social media, we look on the person to the left and the right of us, and we like, man, they got the 6-pack, they got the nice car, the financial status, the 6-figure business. But we don't know what it took for them to get to that level of life. We don't know what it took for them to get that 6-pack. We don't know what it took for the sacrifices it took for them to have that 6-figure business. And don't get me wrong, everybody's journey and everybody's path in life is different. But for example, I was just talking to one of my good friends, Mike, the other day. We was walking Delaware Park, and we were just talking about one of the famous YouTuber, famous streamers, DDG. And he was just talking about how he streams every day. He posts his content every day. He posts his clips to his YouTube live page every day. And he's a millionaire. And there's so many people that are inspiring Twitch streamers and inspiring YouTube people or inspiring rap artists like DDG is. And they don't do half the work. And he already made it. So what does that go to tell you? Like, if we're not willing to sacrifice right now and we broke and these people has already made it and rich, we never gonna make it, bro. I'm not saying we never gonna make it, but you're never gonna make it if If you have these excuses and you don't willing to sacrifice, bro, I had to sacrifice my old life to be where I'm at right now, and I'm still sacrificing. I'm gonna have to sacrifice more. I'm gonna have to die to my flesh more, and I'm gonna have to lock in even more if I want to reach that next level. If I want to reach that dream goal of getting 195 pounds, if I want to have that dream goal and accomplish that dream goal of having a 6-figure business, if I want to have impact people's lives, I have to sacrifice. If I want to impact people's life in a positive way, I have to sacrifice to myself daily. I have to let go of my ego. I have to die to my ego daily. And as a man, dying to your ego and sacrificing to your flesh as a man in today's world is not easy, bro. It's so easy to do the easy thing and take the easy way out. It's so easy to stick to comfort and not sacrifice. It's so easy to have an ego when somebody's trying to correct you or give you advice, and you just like, nah, I know what I'm doing. It is so easy to fall into these traps as a man. You have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice that fun. You have to sacrifice that fast food addiction. You have to sacrifice that weed. That's another topic. I'm gonna get on that right now. Many people think weed is helping them calm them down, give them creative thoughts, this, that, and the third. Bro, no, weed ain't helping you at all. Weed, when they say weed is the devil's lettuce, it's really the devil's lettuce. All weed does is provide anxiety, overthinking, comfort, guilt. Weed, and y'all really trusting weed today with these many dispensaries out, especially, bro, if you live in Buffalo, it's a dispensary right near the mall, the Galleria Mall. Right down the street is the Chitawaka Police Department headquarters. Y'all really trusting that, bro? Come on, bro. Y'all not willing to put down the weed, bro? Like me, I could talk like this. Many people, like many influencers or many people on YouTube, they gonna say stuff, but they never live that life, bro. I lived that life since I was 16 years old. I didn't smoke weed, bongs, pins, bro. Not every drug. I ain't gonna get that far, but as far as weed and getting high, bro, I've been there, so I could talk about that. I could really be honest with you. I know the feelings and the thoughts and the things you talking about, the excuses you gonna bring up to not sacrifice weed, how it make you so productive. I didn't heard it all, because I used to give myself the same exact excuses, bro. I didn't got super duper skinny off smoking weed and starving myself, not be able to eat because I smoke. I didn't been there, bro. I didn't been only be able to bond people through weed, losing friendships when I stopped smoking weed. You scared to lose that friendship because that's all y'all do is smoke weed. You can't eat because of the weed. You gotta smoke first. You wake up, hit the blunt, then you go to work. Bro, I was there exactly, the exact place you sitting in right now. Giving myself, I'm gonna quit on the weekend. I'm scared to make that sacrifice because I know deep down I'm pushing myself, so I'm chilling. But as soon as it clicked in my head that this is actually a crutch and it's not pushing me to be better, that's when I knew it was time to go. I had to look myself in the mirror like, yo, this joint only a temporary pleasure, because right when I wake up from being high, I'm convicted. I'm feeling so guilty. My brain is foggy and cloudy. I'm not as sharp. I'm sluggish. But you got the people that, I'm productive when I smoke weed. For how long? For that first 30 minutes to get high? And then after that, you got the munchies. Bro, come on, bro. You have to break the cycle and sacrifice that weed. And the reason I say you have to sacrifice it because as soon as you get off of it and you cold turkey it, your mind is more sharper, your brain is more clear. You more in tune with your emotions. I use weed to numb from your emotions because you've been through so much pain. You can't run from that pain forever. Weed is only gonna be a band-aid to that cut. One day you're gonna have to really sit down and heal when it comes to that pain, when it comes to that internal damage. Weed ain't gonna help forever. It ain't gonna help forever, bro, because I've been there, bro. I've been there, bro, going through a heartbreak, so I'm picking up the weed, or I'm going to food for comfort. I've been there, bro. I've been there, bro, in college dorms, hotbox in the dorm room. I've been there, bro. Just because you fresh out of high school, bro, don't even dibble and dabble into, because it's a road that you don't want to get out of. Ask how many people you see smoking cigarettes and weed, how long they've been smoking and how long they've been trying to quit. And look exactly where they at in life. And ask yourself, do you want to be like that? If you were a younger guy or if you're a younger girl, look around, bro. We had to sacrifice that. Another thing I had to look myself in the mirror and sacrifice and just be honest with myself is all that sleeping in. As an entrepreneur, you're going to think you have a lot of time on your hands, but you really don't. You be like, I could just wake up at 12. I could wake up at 2. I could wake up at this time. I just got to ship out packages today. No, bro. I had to sacrifice sleep. And I'm going to have to sacrifice sleep if I want to reach that next level. And what I mean by that, yes, you have to get your rest. You have to get your 8 hours, your 6 hours for recovery if you're in the gym. To just have a good, healthy, functioning body, you're going to need to sleep. But all that sleeping in, come as a man, bro, even as a female, but as a man, what does it look like sleeping in at 2 p.m.? Sleeping in at 12 p.m.? Come on, bro. I was just like that too. Everything I'm saying to y'all, I'm not just saying it as trying to shame somebody. I'm saying it as I'm talking to my old self. I done did it, bro. I done lived the life. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, because I have days, I have weeks, I have moments where I'm BSing as well. But I'm talking to myself and I'm talking to you because this is a community. I'm not just trying to build a following or just a normal podcast. I'm trying to build a community where we all hold each other accountable. But back to sacrificing the sleep. You're going to have to sacrifice them Saturdays where you can't sleep until 2 o'clock, bro. You can't sleep into Sunday 4 p.m. Like, bro, that's so dead. I had to sacrifice friendships, bro. Certain friends, certain people, certain associates, I had to sacrifice because I knew the things that they didn't align with my purpose and my path in life. And I know that's hard. Journeys and some paths in life is meant to walk without that person or that friendship. Like what they say, everybody can't go to the top. Everybody cannot go to the top with you. So you're going to have to sacrifice those friendships. You're going to have to sacrifice that sleep. You're going to have to sacrifice, again, like I said, that comfort, that weed. I had to sacrifice my ego of thinking I knew everything. Because as men, even women, but men, we feel like we know everything. We feel like we alpha omega. We got the pride. We got the ego. We the lions of the jungle. We think nobody could tell us nothing. We scared to ask for advice. We scared to reach out. We scared to cry out. We scared to do all these things, or our ego in the way. If you want to reach that top, like, bro, I want to reach the top, and I want to reach the highest pinnacle of life it possibly can get. I want to reach the highest version of myself, the best version of myself I could possibly get. And I know I don't know everything. I know that I'm not going to have all the answers. I know that just staying in my room and watching YouTube, I'm not going to be able to get all the answers. I have to sacrifice my ego of asking. I see a person in the gym bigger than me. Yo, bro, how you put on size like that? That's not Glaze and that's not D-Riding, bro. You want to reach, you want to get big, bro. Ask them. Like, or you see somebody driving a Ferrari, like, yo, bro, how you get this car? Or what do you do? Or you don't know the answer to this business? DM a person you look up to or you follow them on the gram. Yo, do you mind, bro? Or giving me a couple manufacturers? If not, can you refer me to something else? Bro, you can't have an ego when you're trying to. You have to sacrifice your ego when you're trying to reach that next level in life. And these are just some of the things that I had to do. So I'm just trying to give you advice, or I'm trying to help you not make the same mistakes that I did. Bro, this is going to be a crazy journey of just talking and public speaking, because as you can see, I am in the park. I don't even know the name of this park, but it's like a hiking trail. People walking by looking as I'm recording, people behind me. It's going to be a journey just talking in public. I'm getting better as time goes on. That's another thing going back to sacrifice. I have to sacrifice my comfort of just making content in the crib or in the library. Because today I did have a session for the normal podcast studio in the library where it's just me, myself, and the equipment. But I'm like, no, let me get in public. Let me get in nature. Let me take a walk. And if somebody see me that I know, so be it, bro. So that's going to conclude today's episode. As you can see today, I did not say a lot. I did not say I'm trying to give you a raw, unedited versions of this podcast so it doesn't seem corny, cliche, or trying to push an agenda or narrative out. I said and I just said I wasn't gonna say it, but forget it. Today's episode is about sacrifice, bro. As you watch this video, I hope you in the gym, sacrificing that little time after work to play them video games. I hope you're sacrificing that comfort, pushing yourself. Hope you're sacrificing that fast food addiction, that quick little 2 for $5 from McDonald's. Nah, bro. This life all about sacrificing. Cause ain't none of this stuff is easy, bro. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. Literally. If it was easy, everybody would be sacrificing the comfort. Everybody would be just rich laying in bed. That's not how life works, bro. Life a game. You gotta sacrifice. You gotta work. That's gonna conclude today's episode. So make sure you like, subscribe, and follow 7 Miles to Purpose on Instagram, 7 Miles to Purpose on YouTube, and 7 Miles to Purpose on TikTok. I'm your host, Frank Williams, and I'm gonna talk to you guys later.